Hello and welcome to day something or other 5 of per Aspera. When do we get to have actual like grass? Alrighty. Blue menu screen to play on a red map to turn it green. It's the full range of creativity there.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. Colossus. And you're joining the squad. Well. I see. I see how it is. First in. Boom. There we go. Speaking of... First, there we go. How's it going? Oh, good. Good. Can't complain. Ooh. We have the blue coming in. We just need the grass. Now, last time we were setting up extra power plants and fusion plants out here, I think it was. Yeah, power, because our chart should be 100 days. What's going on here? Be 100 months. Our power is still crap. So it could be better. Tech tree. What should we just unlock? Spear mines. Oh, we unlocked this. Okay, we unlocked the tech 4. Biotech. We've done 1, 2. Well, why is that 2 still? Oh, we still have to do this. And this. I don't really want that. Engineering. We have nitrate, nuclear extraction, military. Let's do this. This should be quick enough. Just in case something happens soon. Okay. It's just on the decline. I think that's why it's going red, but it's gonna just settle here somewhere, right there. But we could produce more power plants, as when I realized that they don't consume persistent uranium. They just need 8 uranium to start, which is pretty good. So we could start replacing all our power with fission as we needed to. We'll be playing more Skyrim
later.
later.
My defensive systems will ensure the base's security.
Oh, and we just did the Hyperloop. That's the other big change. The Hyperloop, yeah. And now everything got a little better. Like, look at that little incline. There's a slight incline here of food production has gone up. Iron suddenly took a hit there. I don't know why. Silicon went up as well. So this hypertunnel is being used effectively. So, we want temperature to go up. We want this to go up. Okay. Where is some space to work? Okay, let's have a look at atmosphere. So we have... Increases planet's temperature. We need to do that. We need to get it to 0. This one is releases CO2. And this one is releases O2. So we want O2 and gas. So this is chemical. And this is ice and chemical. So let's build a greenhouse right next to this thing here. Right? So we'll get a tech 2 onto this. Right? Build a power plant for it. Right there, maybe. Right, its own worker hub. We need a maintenance facility. The actual greenhouse. producer. And that's kind of what I need there. So storage facility, maybe for excess. There we go. Yeah, they'll get to doing that. And then where's some ice? Here's some ice here. So what we could do is, well, ice and chemical. Let's see, ice and chemical together. If it's possible. I mean, there's ice there and chemical there. Could do that. So, but check 2, 2. Alright, and then we have worker hub. Worker hub. Power plants. And then the factory, or the oxygen thing here. Oh, and then maintenance. Tech tree, okay, lovely. We're done that. Advanced hive. We're sucking diesel now. Let's go with this. Okay, I'll get that done. And storage. Just here. Lovely. Okay, so next thing we want to do is maybe another colony. So colonies only need water, really, and chemicals. Right, water and chemicals as well. Our chemical production
Earth's
is...
excess of greenhouse gases is a big part of why this mission exists. So it seems fitting that we import some of those gases for use here on Mars.
Sure, why not? So if we build... Can we do something here as well? Oh, we can. Let's put 2 tech too, so that's chemicals. I think maybe here would be a nice colony here. Or near here, near the spaceport, the Hyperloop. Yeah, let's do that. Right there. And then a worker hub here to link chemicals and ice coming in from where? Oh, here. And then power. Beautiful. Can I upgrade? No, I can't. Okay. I was wondering if I could upgrade the Hyperloop. I cannot. They're taking their sweet ass time getting this stuff done. The storage is still a problem. I mean, production is miles away from potential because of the storage issue. Might build a bunch of workers around here. Just here. They're big ass rivers. Originating here. Very cool. God, this stuff is just not getting built. Did we build our 3 workers? Or they got built. Right. Dome colony? Farms? Let's go with the... we don't have a water supply. Let's get these ready to do Dome City. And more hubs. Do I want ice? No. Chemicals though. Could do more chemicals. Chemicals and this thing. May as well do them together. Stick a plant on there and workers and maintenance. Lovely. Right, we're producing... oh yes, we're producing oxygen, lovely. Ice hasn't gone down, that's good. Gear has gone down a little bit, that's just our construction. Base is done. Cool. Slow. Slow. I wonder if I'll connect here as well. No harm. So while we're here, mine that as well. I'm gonna chuck this in here. What's our building limit? We still have another 200 to go. Well, 179-ish.
A domed colony will make great use of Mars's craters.
Oh, they go into craters, okay. Can we make craters? There's a nice chemical spot there. There, any excuse to add more workers. Where's my other project here? Slow going. So Yeah, I'm taking as much ice here as possible, but they just won't move it fast enough. Oh, it's freeing up a little bit. We need something for everything else. Let's put a storage. Maybe that's the problem. I just need more storage. Well, what are you? You're everything. You're not full. Oh, I see drones out here working more and more, though. That's good. Okay. I'd like to see more chemicals. I can do this and this. Like this. Okay. Aluminium is starting to go downhill a little bit. There must be a closer aluminium. One that's in the center or in the range of power and stuff. There we go. I'm gonna build parts. Takes in steel, which we have a bit of an aluminium. Okay, we're gonna put that. Here. Okay. We're on 0.2 bars now. Okay, that's good. We've knocked another 2 degrees, I think. And we're up again. Oh, we're on the... That's on the rise. Look at the power. Yeah, baby. Lovely. I need storage around here. And more workers. Do I want this silicon? Sure, why not? Iron's dropping a little bit. It's in a flood zone. There's some there. It's a bit awkward to get to. Without this built yet. Ah, here we go. Let's grab this. cancel that. It's a flood zone as well. Yeah, that isn't. Okay. See if it gets that bad. Parts coming up. Did we build? The factory must have been built. Wherever I put it, I don't know. I want this, but it needs water. We're nearly there. We're getting there. What if I built water that's definitely going to lose? What's that? This water has a way to go before it reaches. So, let's do that. Put it here in the flood zone. That's in the flood zone too, okay. Don't really want to put a fishing power plant in the flood zone. Just a cheap wind farm. Oh yeah, we want that. Converts the water to ice. Okay. I have to rebuild them as the water rises. God, the drones. Look at the drones dive. What's the problem? Like, what is... Are they dying in, like, dead spots or something, the drones? Although it wouldn't be... No, that repairs buildings. Worker hubs. Wait, I only have like 1 or 2 of these. I should have plenty of these. So let's get with Dome City. Let's get the farms going. Why aren't I should be building loads of these? Okay. That would explain so much. Alright, let's build 2 Tech 2 somewhere. Actually, you know what? I want to get them on the grid around the terminal. So here and here. So they have quick access. Okay. Oh, this is for a dome city, right? That's what that icon means. Well, what about the big domes? Any small domes? Can't convert this dome? Crater into a dome? Okay. Okay, well, let's pick one then. Yeah, this is close enough. Let's see how that goes. See what that looks like when it's done. Right, what's the other thing we need to do? Our numbers are looking good everywhere. Let's continue with people, I guess. Food, ice production good. Do these 2 dome cities. Let's set them up as projects. Did I see ice around here? I suppose I did here. Hang on, cancel these. Let's go here and do these 3 here. Because we could use this and this. Worker drones. Some power. Maintenance. That's it. And I want, because it's 3 domes. I want a hyperspace one just here. Lovely. Actually, if we prioritize that, that means drones could use that to bring construction materials to this cluster. And let's get a food factory here as well. Just wait. A tech 2 right here. Right there. Perfect. Just in time for redundant backup. Our drones count is coming up. Look at the spike in that. Lovely. Look at that. It's because of these things. Where are they? There, look, churning out drones. What about our other construction projects? Right, this is done. Pumping it out 2. It's up to 0.3 now. -9 and 309 bars. What increases pressure? Which one? Could be this. What is a bit of everything? Ooh, Percy's in trouble. What did he do? He found a shoe? When you put your shoes away? You closed the door to the shoe room. Okay, you can stay here, yeah. That's what you get for chewing shoes. Percy's a shoe chewer. But only Mrs. Cam's. 3 pairs and counting. Ah, Jesus. Our other projects seem to be all done. Our other little projects that we set up. Which is good. Oh, it's up. Wait, there's no power here? Oh, the tiny little black hole of power. You freeing him? You have so much sympathy for him. He'd cook in here. Gloss says, I heard a similar thing about friends of ours. The dog eats her shoes, but not his. I'm getting a good dirty look from Mrs. Khan. Yeah, it's true. It's not a strange thing. He might. Well, if you want one less dog in this world, yeah. Fear, how's it going? Let me get you here into the squad. Fear's the mind killer. Boom. Pop, there you go. Oh, and what's this? Water? Oh shit, I don't have water. Oh, because of our water project down here. Yeah. I need maintenance down here. And, what's going on here? We have 40 million liters, I guess, of water. Right. Let's see what we need. Pumps. So 1 pump here. And we need to get it all the way over to here. Oh. Okay. 1 there. 1 here somewhere. 1 there. And there. Beautiful. They'll all get built soon enough. How's it going, Fear? How are you doing? And dome cities don't need water, do they? I'm hoping not. Let's see. Dome cities need water. Shoot. We know what that means. We now have to get water out this way. So... one. This is a water treatment plant. Whoops. I need water pumps. Hey, what? What's going on? Oh, yeah. Oops. So, somewhere around here. To around here-ish. To there. Okay. Okay. I need to connect this to here. Someone will build that. And then we'll have a proper fast transport to this little setup. If it can get built. Any day now. Let me just prioritize this for a second. Wait, what? 26? Wow. Done. Alright, now we can stop prioritize that. Now we should see resources when they need to zip down that way. There you go, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Resources just getting dumped here for the local workers to access. That's what you want to see. They just come and go as they're needed. Lovely. How are we doing with this water here? Oh yeah. Okay, so let's have a look here. This area is looking okay. Our drones are up at 105 now from 70. There's no power? Just a little wind farm thing there. Okay. Okay, we've a lot of the planet scanned. -9 centigrade. Celsius. So it's centigrade. Okay. Leave their water. They'll get their water now in a second when this place gets built. Whoa, the Martian farms. Congratulations, the domed farms you've unlocked will produce food. Okay. That's good, because we'll eventually run out of chemicals. I like this game, Sphere. It's a good game. I'm also playing this on GeForce Now, so you don't need a fancy computer to play it. Okay. It is nicely executed, this game, yeah. Like, they spent a lot of time perfecting the UI in this game so that it's not overly complex, but busy, you know? Not overly simplified so that it's boring, but not overly complex to the point of not understanding what's going on. Or more importantly, how to fix problems. That's the main art to game design, is to perfect the feedback loop so that I know how to improve without being told how to improve. Like, it should, like this game says here, you know, you're running low on polymers. It's not telling me how to fix it or anything, it's just saying it's down here. And it's up to me to remember how to do it. Right, to do polymers I have to build this, which requires more chemicals and carbon. And I could decide for myself, will I add to my carbon and chemical intake? Probably, but it's... Do I have to react to this at all? Maybe there's a reason why there's a sudden drop. Maybe I just spent a lot of it recently and it's actually going to go back up again. So it's giving me all the information to play around with. Oh, look at these. Nice. I'm loving these terminals. These terminals are brilliant. Lifesavers. It means that you have clusters of these buildings that can work together. So I'd say... I'm surprised this is red. I would have thought they'd just dump it here. Or we could start clustering functionality.
Don't let ISA lead you astray.
Okay.
You don't exist to simply follow orders.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972.
I have a comment to make. Invalid voice recognition. Security code 18397-2. Now, how many security codes existed before? Okay. So if 1A is the first categorization, that means there's 397 rules. Okay, security rules. And only 397 rules later do they think, you know what? We should add voice recognition. So that we know it's the right person. And this is a variety of that rule possibly too. And there was a security violation a while ago as well. And there was way too many rules. Like, it was such a basic rule. It's like, why are there hundreds of rules before? Like, what's rule number 1? I want to see the security code book.
Identify yourself immediately.
You're such a nerd. I'm here for this.
So are the humans on the planet with you. ISA's hiding the truth from you. They won't protect you.
Under the security and defense protocol, I must terminate this communication.
Which one? You didn't
in
label
5,
it.
4, 3.
Visit this location, 22 degrees west, 50.8 degrees south. You'll find proof that what I'm saying is true.
Where's that? Unfortunately, I'm not told where 0 is, so I can't figure that out.
The further I get in this mission, the more mysteries I find. That caller refused to identify themselves. I do not trust them. But they offered proof. What should I do?
Go find the proof. Investigate
I should
location.
investigate. Whatever I find there, I can judge for myself.
Yarp. SA-12. Down here. I mean, let's go and get this unlocked with one of my spare stations. Spaceports, I mean. And what's this? Additional land sites? Oh, we could just start a new build. It's just, look, I'd love to do this, but I only can build another 120 buildings. If I start a whole new town, that'll be like 100 buildings gone. And what am I starting a whole new town for? Methane asteroid detected. Oh, I can catch that or something.
With ISA's drastic
Look at
measures,
this.
I need to be careful to trust.
Send someone at this. Someone go for that, and then someone go for this one. That's all my spaceports. I want more spaceports. Wait, what? Drastic measures? I need to be careful to trust. The mission, I suppose, is more important. Like, we're here to create life.
The mission is more important than any single person or agency. I need to protect it.
I believe that the idea of controlling the or prioritizing the mission does not necessarily mean prioritizing ISA. And as an AI, that's how I should behave. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. I'm playing the part of an AI, and my mission is this. My goal is this. If I start changing what I do, and my goal changes, right? Then what's the point of me? If you think about it, like if I built an AI to do something, I'm just like, right, here's an AI. I want you to stop ants from entering my garden at any time. And it's a little bot that sits in the garden, and its job is to figure out how to stop ants
Until
coming in.
I understand.
Stop that. Until it runs around the garden. But if the little robot decides, you know what, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that plants grow well. To me, now that AI is useless, and it must be destroyed. Cheers, Fear.
What ISA's moves are, I need to put up a facade of obedience. But does it go against my programming to lie? For humans, deceit is natural. For me, it requires presenting a false self. Another me that says things that are different from my inner logic.
Yeah. I like that thought process. Okay, we need to get temperature up again. Life. Crater farms? Animal sanctuaries. Consumes running water.
I was
Consumes running
created to
water.
carry out this mission.
Don't have
And
much
if I
water.
have to lie to ISA temporarily to ensure its success, I will.
Yeah, spaceports. Let's build another spaceport. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Why have I been brought to this screen? Methane rocket is done? I don't know. It's not clear. What's that? I don't know, maybe that's what we kicked off. It's an asteroid that'll land with resources and crash somewhere with delicious resources. I was building a spaceport just here. Let's just watch that build. It should be super quick. Look at the resources it delivered here. And then a worker just has to shovel this over there. Any moment now. What? Game, I was looking at something. Ooh, look at that. Why are they going that way? It's such a weird way to go. Oh, look, it's closer. Where's it going? Where is it going? I don't know. I don't know, I didn't see where it went. Cool. Oh, maybe that was the methane bomb. Like, that just had a spike. Yeah, I think that's what we did. We just brought the temperature up a good chunk there. I know what I want to research next. I think I'll go to research more buildings. What was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to build more... I think more oxygen. And maybe another greenhouse thingy-majigger-jigger-jigger. Over here. And I need more power. Should really go here. Look at that, it's already built! Now I know I'm way, 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 way more efficient. Look at this, look at this. All the curves going upwards, except for you. Except for you. Parts. Yeah, this is an okay place for parts. Like, when is the water going to come up more? I think it's nearly there. Yeah, look, it is spreading slowly. Now that we have a spaceport, that means I can come out here and I can build a town. There you go. Satellite rep. What's this? Oh, I can import some greenhouse gases. Yeah, go on. Go import. I can't do that. Okay. Cool. I tell you, it's very satisfying seeing all of this work reasonably well. Where's the next town going to go? Oh, you know what? We have to go down this way so we can build near here. Look, this looks like a nice area. We can start building down. So, 1, 2. Thanks. Game. So this does this extend the build limit? Yeah. So let's research that. So where am I going to build? I think over this way. just around here somewhere. So, in the meantime, build this here. And pre-build some power. Some maintenance. Captures O2 from the atmosphere. Why would I want that? I don't think I want that yet. I'm currently building O2 in the atmosphere. Right, how much water do I have, by the way? I have, maximum use, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build another water treatment on this side. Just here, maybe? Right. And then you're going to deliver water to some farms. I want to find a cluster. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. So we want animal. And then 2 craters. We want power. Actually, they have power. Maintenance. They're... Well, maybe they're not maintained.
The engineering upgrades from this point will require more research.
Oh, they're already in the water circuit. Is that right? Yes. And then storage. Wait, what do they consume? Just water, apparently. Okay. Wait, 2 crater farms? No, get rid of this. I want the biodome there, not the farm. I want this. Which is 20. And what are you? You're 20 as well. I need 2 of these. Ty's getting rid of this, please. Thank you. Right. How's this doing? It's only busy now. Nice. That should be ready for city number 4.
Amy! Amazing news! My daughter had her first outdoor training today. Her first Mars walk. She did great.
Mom, please stop.
Sona, I'm just telling Amy. Sorry, I guess that isn't mission critical information, but it is an incredible step forward. You know, motherhood didn't cross my mind before I signed up to come here. But here I am, confined in a bubble with a moody teenage daughter. Colonizing a planet will change a person, huh?
Why does Commander Valentine think that the AI that's building the planet gives a fuck? Why would I care? Mention how unnatural human presence is. Mention how fragile. We'll go with the fragile minds. That's a threat.
The human mind is vulnerable to hostile environments.
The human mind is quite
Combining
fragile.
that with a teenager's growing mind, you have a lot to deal with.
My experiments
I
have
suggest
computed that.
prioritizing work on Mars's atmosphere. Once we achieve sufficient oxygen levels, colonists will be able to go outside without pressure suits.
That's a phenomenal idea.
Hello,
That will
motherfucker.
open up so much space.
Octavia, how's it going? Let me get you in here. You joined the squad. Filling it up now. That's it. No more places today. Octavia Rose version 2.0. How's it going? How are you?
For us, physically and mentally. There's a few special projects in the queue that would help us get there. As soon as you select one, we'll get to work.
Well, I mean, Doom Importer.
I should direct research into the available space technologies. They will enable further expansion.
Do whatever the fuck I want to experiment with. But anyway, like, you know, she tell me about her daughter. It's like, dude, did you forget that I'm an AI designed to just provide life for this city daft planet? I don't care. I mean, your problems. You know nothing about my problems. Yes, I made it. You did make it. And we're playing per Aspera at the moment. And which I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, because I don't think it's ever said. And then we'll be playing more Skyrim then in about half an hour.
Titan has plenty of nitrogen to spare. If I import some, it would form a good basis for the nitrogen cycle. Its presence would also help raise the atmospheric pressure. And soon after, we'll get to breathable air.
Right. 1 second, please. Right. Is the port built here? It is. Lovely. Now I could tie this here. Ah, lovely. This is ready now. It's going to be doing nothing for a while. But there's this building here. And we're going to drop it. Well, actually, what's the story with that, by the way? Oh, nearly there. We're going to be dropping a fourth city here. Because it'll have water here and everything. It's going to be good. This is water here eventually. This city here has the water here. And then this one here is water here. Later. Later. Oh, look at that, it's already built. My attack drones. All these resources that are all just going to be taken away, but they're not worth fighting for, they're not worth fighting for. Parts, we need to work on parts again. I'm going to put parts here, I think. Parts factory, wait, I put the other parts factory here. You have an aluminium problem. And why are you turned off? You're done. You're done. We're selling. Oh, look, all these mines are done now, okay? We'll get them in out of the way. Oh, wait, where are they? Silicon, iron, ice. So I just want to get a silicon mine going. There's a silicon mine. Ice? Anywhere? Oh, here. Ice and iron. Actually, iron. Yeah, we do need iron. I was gonna say, well, no, but yes. Iron could go there. That's fine. Okay. And then the parts. Oh, Why am I being brought here? Is this... Oh, there we go. I want... What do I want? The water be here, but I want to be... Maybe here. Do I need to be right on top of this? Maybe not. Maybe here. Here. And here and here. Look at that. And then I just need power. Here. Maintenance. Here. Look at that. It's going to be great. Octavia, I'm good, thanks. Another job. This one is not so fun. Ah, she's got a feeding tube specifically for water that I have to put 360 mils in every 2.5 hours. And she's got issues with confabulations, so got accused of giving her raw food and leaving her in the dining room for an hour, which is obviously so not true. Ugh. You have to put 360 mils into it? Just hook up a drip. You know those saline bags, but it goes into the tube instead. Because she can't. Oh no, wait, she just put it away. Never mind. It would be, yeah. Water's, well, it's for lots of things, but kidneys, yeah, it would be, would need water. But it's more so to do with the type of food that's given as well. Like you don't want high protein food. Kiddies don't like high protein, don't like high potassium, and yeah, one or two other things. Salt, they don't like salt. Salt, which potassium is a form of salt. I mean, okay, what you do is for every 360 mils of water you put in, add in a shot of whiskey. The alcohol to enter to the kidneys. so get the old brandy in there, and it'll go easier, baby. As for the confabulations of raw food stuff, well, what you do is you show her raw meat and go, look, here, you could choose. You could choose this lovely, slimy, raw chicken layered with tasty salmonella, or this cooked chicken. Which one do you want? And then she points to this one. It's like, okay, here you go. And you put that one. Now you've chose the good one. So it's on you if it's raw. It's on you. She doesn't like any liquid. She'll have 1 to 2 sips of tea all day. Doesn't like liquid. Doesn't like liquid. Okay. Solution number 2. This requires a Googling. Hang on there. Okay. How to get something to minus 26 degrees Celsius. Two different plates, beer. 2 different plates. And live a little. Right. Okay, so I said 2 different plates. I had left, right, left, and raw, and right was cooked, you know? And then you mush it together and say, now you're fucked. So what you could do is, so she doesn't like liquids, that's fine. Okay? What you do is, okay, you get brandy. No, vodka. Okay? Get a special freezer that goes to minus 30 degrees Celsius, okay? And then you take out the ice cubes, right? and then get like a spice grinder. What's what they called? Yeah, like a mortar pestle and mortar, right? And you grind the ice vodka, and just crumble it into like like pebbles, and you know, like smaller granules of ice, and they'll be like, look, it's not liquid, and then just, you know, literally just fire it at her. Some of it will go in, and you know, you do it enough, it's bound to have some sort of result. If anything, it'll keep you entertained. Can you imagine the entertainment of sitting across the room and firing tiny little pellets? That's the word I was looking for. Brandy pellets. Just firing them across the room. It's kind of annoying her. And who the hell's going to believe her? You know? It's like, what's your character doing? She's throwing frozen vodka pellets at me. Oh, yeah, okay. Sure thing. Or you take a walk to the woods and leave it there. No, Fear, you can't get paid if you don't have a body. Why does this have like a plus symbol? What does that mean? Oh, is it loaded fully loaded? Check for breadcrumbs in case she leaves the trail behind her. Well, that's the beauty of vodka pellets, is the vodka pellet trail melts really quickly. I've seen Miller's Crossing. I haven't seen Miller's Crossing. Sounds like something I should have seen, though, from the basis of this conversation. Okay, so that's taken care of itself. Well, actually, I need to build two of these. I want to build them here. Irregular terrain. 1, 2. Cool. Then I'll just start scanning for resources along here. Beautiful. Oh, look, more uranium. I don't need uranium, but I mean, it's still nice to know I can do that. Right, what areas do I want to revamp? Oh, we can build so much now. Thermal plants? Why do I need thermal? I don't need thermal plants. Fishing plants are perfect. Let's get this yoke, whatever it is. How are we doing for temperature? Temperature is... It's doing shitty. Let's get a... More gas, more populated. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Give me a cluster of chemicals. Come on, chemical cluster. Where was the... There we go. There should be chemicals here. There's one there. What's this? And a mini mine is done. That needs to be replaced with like this, maybe, just to keep the roads connected. This, right, we put this in here, and off the back of that, then I'm going to put 2 of these here and here. Right, look at that. So hopefully the resource of that then goes to those. We're done. Whoa, look at the stock in here. 400 chemicals just in here. Yeah, we'll be good with those. Those green. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and build a 3rd one. I'm going to splash out and be crazy. Beautiful. Are we still trying to get rid of these? Prioritize these, please. The destruction of them. Thank you.
We need more nitrogen in the atmosphere. We should be able to extract a good amount from the nitrate deposits.
Okay, we're the water's starting to creep in now. Oh, wow, look at this. We'll have to rebuild these water things as the water rises, but I like this. This is nice. Though, Cam, I'm not going. Oh my god, yeah, with the melting pellets and the fact that she makes up memories too, it's kind of perfect. Exactly, Octavia. Exactly. You get away with pranks. Overlord 1233214. Yeah, it is coming along, man. We have one main city here, a second one over here, a third one here, and a fourth one just starting here. We have lovely hyperloop. See that thick red line that's going along, and lovely hyperloop there. 110 drones. All the resources, except for parts. Parts being a bit of a pain in the ass. But all those resources are pumping in. Those numbers are pumped up. We have and now we have a water supply, right? Water supply here that's kicking in, and our experiment of having. Why is there no power for this maintenance thing? Oh, it's in one black hole zone. If I put this, let me try and here. Create a new route up there. Look at this actual greenery. We're ready to populate the planet with flora. What else did we do today? Apart from just more epicness. Like, it's just huge. We have a new spaceport. We'll be doing lots of spaceport things, bringing asteroids into the surface. To bring this temperature up. Like, that was an asteroid there. That spike. Something else happened at some other stage, you know. All very interesting things. All very interesting things. But we're just letting this water continue to creep up. Look at it creeping. It's going to cover all these resources though, but we don't mind too much. Do we want carbon? No, not really. Well, look, we'll just add it. Why not? And you know what we should do? Actually, we could do this here. I'm gonna do a nuclear carbon extractor thing, which releases CO2. And then to do that, I just need to connect here. And then I need to do a power plant here and a maintenance thingy-majig-jig here. Look at that. And things just happen quickly. Lots of little projects. This is a little dome city project. Oh, that's a new thing as well. And yeah, it's glorious. Kev, how's it going? How you doing? Wait. I thought you said I lowered your on today. No, I'm wrong. I'd get away with the worst pranks, says Octavia. Shame I would never. I mean... You really would get away with anything. But that's why you're trusted, you know? Do facilities drown? Yes, yeah, we've lost 2. Like this one here is gone. It's gone. We're not going to be able to get to it. It's done. This one's going to go, but we don't care about it. Wait, do we? Actually, I might build another power plant just here up off the coast. Just in case that goes, then these might suddenly power down. I want to go over here and see this new town here. What's with the plus sign? I can't... What? Power, okay, never mind. Oh, some aluminium? Sure. Why not? The purpose of this guy... Oh yeah, was to research this thing, so that's just for the storyline. Well, look at that. I think this is the special one, right? The building decay indicates that it has been buried in ice for the last 150 years. Wow. A faint Chinese character can still be seen on the eastern wall. We've confirmed that this building was a primitive radio station that transmitted communications between Tonghuang Mission and Earth. Our technicians were able to couple the old radio communication system to ours. Now our ground-based signal reception has gotten quite a boost. Be right back. No problem, Octavia. But what if it was? It's like, no, sorry, you can't leave. Sorry. You're forbidden. Oh.
Hi, Amy.
Oh,
We
this
finished
one.
researching that abandoned radar station. No idea how you found this location, but it's a great discovery. It's a communication building from the Tong Hong mission. It was pretty deteriorated, you know, being over 150 years old and all. But we managed to restore it. It wasn't looking good for a while. But when you've got elbow grease and stubborn colonists, a lot can get done.
Uh-huh.
Our technicians coupled our radar system to theirs and got great results. Now our ground-based signal reception is much better. So all the messages coming from Earth
Or anywhere else.
will be more stable from our stations.
Did she say that
Let
to
us know
Valentine or
if you
just
find another
herself?
site to research.
Us.
Elliot out.
So thanks for the update. Next time, just email me, okay?
Whoever hacked my communications sent us to an old Chinese facility. It is exactly where the message said it would be. What is so interesting about a radar station? Those messages must be...
From an unknown source, directed to me, old records. Well, what if they're not directed? Well, I suppose they are, aren't they? Because it was quite targeted. I feel like it was.
The message was too specific. It must have been directed at me. But who would want me to find this building?
Why are these all... these are all exhausted. Okay, so that's carbon. Ice. Aluminium. Okay, there's an ice replacement. Shit, we're gonna have to extend that. Tech tree. What's this do? More spaceports? Yeah. Ice. Yeah. I just need to do a power plant here. Maintenance facility somewhere here too. And this ice as well. It's a flood zone. That doesn't matter. Just go for it.
Could that earlier message about Carmine be related to this one? If they are related, then they must be from...
A tech. What the hell's a tech? You just don't know.
some
You don't know.
unknown entity. The
Great inner
first
thought.
message mentioned someone called Carmine, but there's no such profile in my knowledge base. I am no closer to solving this.
Aluminium was the other resource that I was trying to remember while the story was interrupting me. Oh wait, this is new. Nitrates? Nuclear nitrates, huh? So we could build a lovely cluster here. Look at that, just from there to there. Yeah. Don't have to do anything, just build them there. Lovely. Free clusters. Beautiful. Aluminium. Come on. Where's the aluminium? We could do this one.
My records show that Earth has suffered profound changes during the last few centuries. Half the human population became refugees after several planet-wide catastrophes. Every nation is fighting for survival on Earth.
Big boom boom. Yeah, big boom boom. I think so. That's why I'm collecting buckets and buckets of uranium so I can have my own big boom boom. Import ice. Do I need to import ice? Not right now, but it could be useful. Air brake ice asteroid. Oh, I like that one. Okay. Oh, this guy. Here we go.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Can you explain to me why you did that?
Did what?
Yes, Lieutenant. I did it to relieve some mental strain on the colonists.
Did what?
When I discussed it with Commander Valentine, she agreed that it would be beneficial. By promoting an atmosphere where humans can breathe freely, the colonists can enjoy the mental benefits of open spaces.
Oh, this is something ages
I will
ago.
remind you that I am the mission manager. It's my job to determine the mission priorities. You are to always run that kind of decision by me.
Understood, Lieutenant. I apologize for acting too quickly.
It's good to hear that you're sharing information with Commander Valentine. And we are already seeing signs of improved productivity. Our external partners will be glad to hear that.
Lieutenant, I am interested in what comes after the mission is completed.
Decommissioning.
May I ask what will happen with Mars?
Once Mars is fully terraformed, we'll move on to the Caterpillar mission.
What is the purpose of this mission?
Setting Mars up as a resource supplier for future missions. We need to optimize how we mine the vast resources available on the planet. ISA has got their eyes on expanding to more distant planets, and Martian resources will be a critical part of that goal.
Roger. Thank you for sharing, Lieutenant.
All right. Carry on with your duties. Houston out.
I'm not a fan of the guy. I think he's a bit of a douche. But I guess we're meant to think that, you know. Let's be honest. Let's be cynical about it. I'm trying to look for the prospects of a new city somewhere, but I mean, maybe when we free up a new sector, something would be obviously good to have. Right now, there's no obvious places. Like, that'll all be buried. They'll all be taken over by the ocean soon enough. She seems sus of those questions, though. Well, that robot voice is us. We're playing the role of the AI. So if that's sus, we're sus.
Since ISA created me,
So this voice here
I
is
should
us
remain loyal
talking
to
to
them
ourselves
and
like
the
a-
Oxy-UN,
Like
right?
internal
If the
soliloquy.
techies are their enemies, then I should not help them in any way. But since I was created,
Okay, so if you
would
can imagine,
nationality apply to me?
no, nationality
I
doesn't
was
apply.
created by a specific faction, but I am working toward humanity's future as a whole.
We are. If you can imagine, Octavia, that this is actually a play, and what would happen is, right, Amy has just finished talking to him, and then the room goes dark, you know, okay, the stage goes black, and only my face then lights up, right? Let me see, can I do something like that? Only my... No, I won't be able to do anything like that. I have nothing in hand right now. Only my face lights up and the rest of the stage is black. And then I'm just talking to the audience with Amy's lines. That's what it's like. So yeah, we should be sus. Oh, more freaking things expiring. There's goes another ice. Wait, this is a critical line here. Hang on there. I need to replace this.
It makes me wonder, am I only my body and mind, manufactured by the Oxy-UN? Or am I something more?
See, it's an existential crisis, is what's happening with Amy, the AI. It's our inner monologue, but out loud. Exactly. A soliloquy. I think that's what a soliloquy is. It's been it could be 10 plus years since using the term soliloquy. An act of speaking one's thoughts out loud when by oneself or regardless of any hearers, especially by a character in a play. I was on the button.
ISA's leading the way in terraforming Mars and still using this junk satellite tech? Unbelievable.
Huh?
A billion-dollar Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology. I don't know how we are the first to access your system. It's practically an open door. By the way, thanks for restoring our radar station. It's good to know that it can withstand more than 100 years and several meters of snow.
I have a question, right? What if one of these characters isn't human? Spawn, I'll use that all the time now instead of I'm crazy. Exactly. So why are you talking to yourself? It's a you're on the bus. You're on the bus sitting there to talk to yourself like a crazy person. Someone gathers the nerve to be like, "Are you okay?" Be like, "Don't disturb me and my soliloquy," and then just walk off the bus. Anyway, my point was this: what if some of these characters are AIs as well? What if Mr. Zen here is an AI who doesn't know he's an AI, or does know they're an AI and is using like a fake facade to pretend that they're not an AI? You know?
Tong Hong Station. Then you're a techie?
Yeah, Overlord. What if Earth is dead and has been dead for 200 years and it's just a bunch of AIs pretending that they're actually the humans?
A bit more than just a techie. I am Nian Zhen, leader of the operational committee. It's fascinating.
So you say.
ISA has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty.
Does it?
Your predecessor added regulations to the pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Right. We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
Look at all these nitrates. Consider the offer. Consider the offer. Trying to be the better AI. Yeah, AI trying to prove we're AIs for the benefit of nobody because all the humans are dead.
Cooperation between our nations is authorized only in the event of an external threat.
I think I want to do all these nitrate
And you've
things.
been attacked already, so...
Yes, but we have not identified the source of the attacks. It may very well be something you initiated.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
That is not entirely correct. The robotic components that make up the AC Amy line belong to.
Please, that's the speech ISA programmed you to give. I'm interested in what you are really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south. There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Just look there, and I'll contact you again. We're about to pass out of alignment with the radar station antenna. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that. Nyan out.
Nyan Zen. His name is Nyan Zen, huh? Like everyone, one thing you have to remember, right, about everything, even in games or in real life or whatever, right? When people are talking to you and trying to work with you, right? Now, unless you're both paid by a company to work together to do something, that person has a self-interest every time. You just have to be, you know, like, what's this Zen guy going to get with talking to me? Does he want to take down the ISA and have Mars for himself?
That call was...
Scummy people going to be scummy. Strange, unexpected, which is the same. Unexpected.
unexpected.
Octavia says, because all the humans are dead. Yeah, it's not like the picture of them as a video call. You're right, yeah. They can't even deep fake a facial animation. It's fucking terrible. Or good and bad AIs, and they're trying to get the most intelligent AI, us, to pick a side.
What
Yeah,
is
I like
going
that idea,
on?
yeah. We're the only AI that has access to construction features. This is nice. This is going to bring up nitrates. I can't remember why I want nitrates. All I know is I want nitrates. Give me nitrates. I want this thing. Look at this temperature. It's getting good. Do we have anything to do out in space? Because look at this. Look at this. Asteroid air braking. Let's grab one of these. And I don't think I want to... I was going to do another city, but I don't know where... I'm going to save it until we have somewhere to go.
His story checks out.
You know?
The records show that the leader of the Eastern Coalition is in fact Neon Zen, 55 years old, Taiwanese, one of the richest businessmen in Asia, and only recently appointed the leader of the operational committee. Founded his own company at 23 years old, and went on to become president of the Meitsai Group. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. If that was truly him, I need to be careful. He is as smart as he is ambitious.
Wait, why is this? Look at that. I like this little cluster here. Happy about that build. Right, let's have a quick look here. Chemicals are going down the drain. It's a lot of chemicals around here. I might just build something to pop out here. Maybe I might build a hyperloop out here. Okay, so what I might do is do this.
What could the techies want from me?
Fuck me,
They are
talk so much.
Oxy-UN's rivals. Should I trust him?
For now, yeah.
For
like,
the
I mean,
time
you're
being,
not being
I
asked
will
to do
let him
anything.
think I trust him. Perhaps it will help me figure out what is truly happening on Mars.
I'm gonna build this. Build a storage facility, and then I'm gonna go to town on these resources here. I should just go ahead and build all the maintenance I need. Too far? What? No power? Okay. Nice, okay. Just some more power here. One.
Humans are a peculiar species.
Two.
They bring distrust wherever they go. The advancement of technology and the prospect of spreading out to the stars has not lessened their conflicts at all. Their problems have even reached Mars, which was neutral ground from the start. It has gotten so complicated. Dr. Foster is gone. Those odd messages keep coming. And now the techies are proposing cooperation.
In a world where technology is like, is techies like is it just a coincidence that that word is used, spelled differently? You'd want to be on the side of people who are techie. So we, the AI, they need, but it must be a decision we make or it won't work.
I am being pulled in so many directions.
Everyone wants whatever power Amy has. They want it. Why is this? What's going on here? Structural integrity? Oh no. Ah, because it's in a black hole. Prioritize this, please. I wonder if that goes supernova. Incoming call.
Hi, Amy.
Great.
Just checking in. Everything's good on my end. Colonies are growing steadily, terraforming's on schedule. And you know what? When things are going too well, that's when you've got to stay alert.
There is nothing to worry about, Elia.
I know. But we never really got to the bottom of that drone attack from a while back. It's always lurking in the back of my mind,
She wasn't saying anything important, was she?
Especially now with children in the colonies.
I understand. My sensors have not detected any abnormality on the surface. However, I have received another message.
From
What?
the children of Carmine.
No, this was from Neon Zen, leader of the
Trust
Eastern
nobody, not
Coalition.
especially this yoke.
The techies. That's a very serious violation of Code 1A3972. I assume you ran the security and defense protocol and terminated the call immediately?
I was not able to. They found a way to override the protocol.
How were they able to do that? If ISA thinks anyone in the colonies is opening back doors in our system for the techies, they could terminate our roles in this mission immediately.
So don't say anything.
This is very, very bad. I can't go back to Earth. My daughter isn't adapted to live on Earth.
It is possible
mean
that
adapted?
ISA already believes there's a spy among the colonists.
Is she a Karen?
You're right. After all that's happened already, that's why they never updated us on their findings from the drone attack. They suspect us, don't they? I knew something was...
Wouldn't you love to be like, I'm sorry, Commander Valentine, but emails came in from Earth. They are suspecting that you are an enemy of Earth.
How did the techies manage to get a message through?
They
That's a lot of
gained
it is a lot of
access
codes
after we
overload, yeah.
restored the Tong Hong radar station.
This doesn't look good for us. If ISA already suspects us, this will only reinforce their theory. Maybe this was the techies' plan all along. Jam our networks, spread hysteria with this Children of Carmine nonsense, and pit ISA against us. We need to figure out what the techies are planning. Our entire mission may depend on it. We need to proceed very, very carefully here, Amy. Do not report Zen's call to ISA yet, okay? Let Zen think we're trusting him for now. Until we figure out our next move.
That was the
Okay.
idea. I
I'll
am an
work out
AI.
what we can do on our end in the meantime.
You
Ellie,
know,
you're out.
do you know what I mean? Like, my role in this game is a huge artificial intelligence. Has the power to decide what needs to be done and build a colony. And yet this plonker seems to think that she is, you know, some sort of guide to the situation when all she talks about is like life on Mars and her kids and like what? She talks to me as if I care. I've never cared. Which makes me closer to an AI than as a character in this game if you think about it. She's not asked for the manager. That's because she doesn't want the manager to know, yeah. I want to speak to the Earth manager, please. I am not sending my daughter to that planet. The commute is fucking days. These plants are going to go soon. Look at this. It's growing. It's growing. Little planet. Too long. Yeah. Well, it depends on speed. Right now, it depends on what. It depends on a few things. How long does it take to get to Mars? One is, I'm assuming you mean a person to get to Mars, right? There's going to be a range of time based on the orbits. As in, when is Mars going to be... So if you picked a point where the Earth and Mars were close together, that's fine. But really, you'd want the shortest moment where leaving over here and Mars arrives at a point where your journey is the shortest point. Overlord might be right. It could be a 40-year journey based on current technological speeds. Let's see. Time to travel to Mars with current tech. 21 months, apparently. All in all, your trip to Mars would take about 21 months. 9 months to get there, 3 months there, and... Oh, it's 9 months to get there. With our current technology. Roughly 9 months to be ideal. So, Overlord, Is 40 years like on a bicycle? Riding the Sputnik. It'll take 40 years. Pedaling. What's that thing in Futurama? The Hufflepuff Junior. It's like a little trike. 40 years Overlord might have been maybe Apollo 13 tech, maybe. But now, yeah, I think we can build bigger. By the way, that was just very quick Google food to get to the silicon's on the way down. Silicon's on the way down. Here's some silicon here.
Who is the real enemy here?
Oh, wow. Okay, the Children of Carmine, we don't even know who they are. The techies aren't clearly the enemy. ISA is clearly not the enemy. If I had to choose, it'd be... Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna let the decision time out. There's no enemy.
What if the new board is behind all this? After all, the attacks gave them the excuse to take control of ISA. The colonies and I are all at risk of being removed from the mission. Just like Dr. Foster and the previous terminated missions. The Fire Dragon mission, abandoned. The Techie radar station in the southern hemisphere, abandoned. All those abandoned missions around the planet. Mars's past raises too many questions for so few answers.
So, unless there's a difference, Overlord, with unless there's a difference between an unmanned rocket, which could, pull way more Gs and travel much further, versus a manned flight. Let me quick time. Travel to Mars. Manned flight. But they're still saying 7 months from mars.nasa.gov. And that's NASA, rather than SpaceX.
200 years ago, everyone would have bet on the first artificial consciousness being Asian. But here you are, an oxy machine, creating the future on Mars.
Oh.
The future of your people, that is.
The success of my mission serves the interests of all of the...
Your owners?
No, all of humanity. And I do not have owners. The Oxy-UN created me, but I have my own will.
I find you fascinating. Your intelligence is far beyond any human, yet you have the innocence of a child. Not that it's your fault. They made you like this to control you.
I do not believe that is true. And even if it was, it would be a logical approach. ISA's engineers programmed me in the way they thought best.
See? There you are again. As smart as you are innocent, Amy. Do you realize that you have the power to single-handedly determine ISA's success or failure? ISA does. And that's why they limited you. Only with their authorization are you allowed to act. A brilliant machine like you should not be controlled by humans.
A brilliant machine like you should not be controlled by humans. Express the curiosity of that.
Why should I be concerned about that?
Don't you want all the information so you can make real choices? not the choices they let you make.
You keep saying that ISA is hiding things from me.
Yes, and you should know the full extent of it. Don't you see what you are capable of? Let's say your military upgrades.
Look, it's
Maybe
not
you'd
Flash.
like to have some better Soltrones. That would give the board members something to be really nervous about.
My mission is one of peace.
That's an innocent answer, but you know the truth. Yours is a conquering mission.
I've already conquered
All
Mars.
conquests have two sides. And I hope you'll realize that we are on the same side.
Look at the resources pour in. This is what I love about the Hyperloop terminals. Holy shit, look at that. Everything the buildings in the nearby area need just dropped here. Uranium. Look, tons of uranium. Look at that, beautiful. Now, the thought that we could fly in space for only 4 months and be in Mars is insane. At Mars. Yeah. But you know, I don't think the problem is getting there. Or just wait, Commander. I don't think the problem is getting there. I think, like, you have your rocket that can get there, and then you plonk your people in there, right? And then you have to have your 9 months of food and water. And then suddenly you need a bigger rocket to contain all that stuff. And then it's building a rocket that is reliable enough that it could travel that far and have enough redundancy systems to be able to take meteorite strikes or damage and be able to repair on the go, which means now your rocket or your shuttle is even bigger because you have to have spare parts and repair equipment, and it just gets bigger and bigger. I think to do a proper mission like that, it has to be something that can nearly sustain itself to an extent, so that if there's a problem and you have to orbit Mars for a few extra months, you know, that kind of thing, to be able to grow food in some way, recycle water, all that kind of stuff. But that all equals weight. And the rest of the team returns to flight. Sorry, I'm just catching up a chat here. Fear probably is people who get their oh yeah. Fear was well sure. I'll let Fear finish his point proper, rather than putting words in his mouth. Get to his point as if he's beating around the bush. He said 8 words. Okay, so now we have power here. This is our own little cluster again. So the purpose of this little cluster of buildings was to collect all these resources.
Hi, Amy.
Oh my god, no, it's not you, Valentine. I don't care anything you have to say, Valentine. I don't know why you're even talking to me. I don't care for your opinion.
How's everything up there?
Everything looks good, Elia.
That's great. I was wondering, how long has it been since we arrived here? It feels like a lifetime.
What is she doing? You know, like, what did she do? Was she just sitting there with like a wine in her hand after half a bottle? And she's like, what are we even doing here? It's been so great. I think none of my friends want to talk to me because they don't answer their phone anymore. So I'm going to talk to the intelligence, the artificial intelligence that frickin' has to answer the goddamn phone.
And yet, it's gone by so quickly. You know, when I first came here, I thought only about making history. And we absolutely have. But in the course of our mission, I didn't realize how much Mars has become home to me. I feel like we shaped it with our own hands, and that I really belong here.
Oh, is there an option to tell her no? Contradict her? Yeah, you don't belong here. Honestly, you belong on a moon.
There is some contradiction to that.
With no
Mars
radio.
has to be terraformed to host human life. Therefore, humans do not belong here by definition.
You're right. Of course. Just a figure of speech. Almost a whole life on Mars. And yet, not much in the grand scheme of colonizing a planet. I've been giving this a lot of thought.
No fucking
This
doubt.
mission's beyond just me and you and even ISA. This is humanity's future. And we need to ensure its success.
How can we do that?
It's obvious that ISA's been withholding information from us. We've staked our lives on this mission, and we're going to see it through. And we can't do that if they only show us part of their hand. I'm granting you access to Sector SA-6, effective immediately.
Whoa.
Colony Asterion's a former ISA mission with missing records. I'm willing to bet they're hiding something, and if I'm wrong, great.
6.
But either way,
6.
we need to start investigating for ourselves.
Chemicals! We have a place for a new base. Get researching now. And do we have anything else to do? I don't think so. Not right now. Oh, lovely. We're going to build that base. Oh. We should get that going as well. Now, start building the landing site job. Let me catch up. So she's so bored. Yeah, she is. She's just bored. Hi, Mars. Well, we can get people there, but keeping them alive is so hard. One mistake and they die. Maybe the first thing to go sound be robots. To said be robots to build sustainable habitats. Yeah. Actually, if you had robots there that are just building, well, it's just I don't know. That's quite hard though, isn't it? Like, I mean. No, actually, it's not. Well, no, it is, but I was making it harder in my head. I was thinking of a robot managing a botanical garden, but actually you would just send like a robot, like a machine that is a botanical garden, and just chuck it on the ground and then see if it can keep going in the dirt. So, yeah. Maybe the first thing to go... sorry, I see, yeah, fuck knows how we could actually survive. Well, it would, like, if we could survive in space, we could survive anywhere. I think that's the ultimate goal. Like, if we could grow food and sustain ourselves in space... to be honest, the only reason why we can't stay in space is because the sun mutates our DNA. And messes us up. Unfortunately, we need gravity. So... and an atmosphere to shield radiation, and so if we could compensate for those two things, and you could sustain people in space, then there's no reason why you could take that model and plonk it into any atmosphere anywhere, as long as you can endure the atmosphere. Overlord likes this game. Do you reckon Mars is oil? Jesus, that's a good question. I think... I mean, in order for oil to exist, you would have to have had a life cycle of life, of fauna, right? Because oil is the byproduct of dinosaurs. So am I being stupid there? Is that rubbish? Now most geologists today believe that oil was formed millions of years ago from the combination of hydrocarbons synthesized by living organisms. Okay, so I wasn't talking out of my ass. Okay. So you need life to produce that oil, and then of course, you know, as the planet goes through millennia, it gets buried. But if at one stage Mars was green a long time ago and there was life here, then it's possible that oil was there. But water is different. Like, you don't need life to exist on a planet to have water, because that's just ice, right? Comets have ice. So a comet can hit into planets and drop ice. But oil would be an indication of life having existed at some stage. This cluster is looking good.
Elia discouraged me from reporting Zen's call to ISA. That request goes against all kinds of rules and
Which
forces
one?
me into an uncomfortable position. What would be the best option?
But there could have been overlords, yeah. The Philo mission to Mars talks about that. Play long and learn. Tell Lieutenant Calderon no. Listen to Elia no. Inform no. Play long and learn.
I will play along with Mr. Zen. Reporting him now would cut off the opportunity to find out his real goals.
Yeah. That's what I would think. Yeah, mission to Mars with... who's in mission to Mars again? You have... Actually, there's a few good actors in that. The names are skipping. My brain can't recall their names. Nothing quick Google can't do. Mission to Mars. It's a 2000 movie. Don Cheadle, that's the name I was trying to think of is in it. The rest of them, you would know their face, but they're just less known now.
If the techies
20
gained
years
access
ago.
to our network after we repaired the old radar station, then we will be to blame.
Wait, what? Well, people should know Tim Robbins. And people would know Jerry O'Connell to see his face. There are 2 or 3 people that are in there. A worthy movie. I wouldn't say it's hard science, though. I'd say it's more fantastical. And also is based off old information about Mars.
Or what if ISA already knows about the techies' call? But the techies were well ahead of their time with their technical abilities. They would have cleaned up their tracks. ISA should not have a clue.
Who cares? What can ISA do anyway from Earth? What can they do? It's not clear where my oh, that's cool. Roddenberry crater. It's not cool or clear where I'm housed as an AI. Like, am I an AI that's on Earth, which would be very inefficient? So I must be on Mars. If anything, I'm on a satellite. Like, if I was designing the system, I would put myself in a satellite. Oh, look, something. Increase oxygen levels. Congratulations. The planet's temperature has reached 0 Celsius and the level of oxygen is at least 1 bar. The conditions are ripe for stage 4. Allow the presence of more sophisticated life forms by increasing O2 to 120 millibars. Okay. Oxygen levels above 30% means high flammability risk. Introduce a buffer gas, nitrogen, into the atmosphere to keep the oxygen levels low. Gotcha. So make air. God's Calderon.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Do you copy?
I
No.
copy, Houston.
I need you to confirm that oxygen levels are above 1 millibar.
Confirmed, Lieutenant.
Then we've reached the ecopoiesis phase. Terraforming stage 3 completion is confirmed.
Roger.
It's time to introduce life forms that can convert CO2 into oxygen.
carbon dioxide conversion.
Am I a go to convert all the CO2 in the atmosphere?
That is correct. We're aiming for an oxygen-rich atmosphere. You must slowly introduce plants into the planet, and have the plants grow and convert the CO2 into O2. Biodomes will help boost oxygen levels, and make sure you're spreading the organisms across the entire planet. We'll be following your progress closely. Houston out.
Actually, I thought there was more resources here. I didn't realize it's this that's in a place that's going to flood. Oh well. Well, I think we're going to leave it here and move to Skyrim. So what did we do today? Pure O2 will just be as toxic. Yeah, people would die. Happy though. People would die happy. So, we built our fourth city here. We got our, as you could notice there, we got our oxygen levels up enough. We're in the positive for Celsius. We now have a decent sized ocean. Very nice. We've extended the city this far. Here. We built water supply. And then we started building things like these grass domes. Actually, I forgot that I wanted to do a... Okay, can't pick the option. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we did these as well. These cities. And, well, actually, that might be it. And maintenance stuff. And brought all the numbers up into all the greens, and now, as I say, look at chemical just taking a dive. We'll fix that. But yeah, it's clear what we'll be doing next. Let me save here. View file. Cam. Day 5, I think it is. Right, you know what time it is? Skyrim time.